Rusky Ed here, with a lesson pertaining to the verbs класть and положить. Attempt to translate these sample sentences during the intro song. Press the pause button if you would like extra time.
If you want to learn Russian, but your time's not abundant, now the books you'll see are way too redundant. Then sit yourself down and get ready to go. Stay tuned because it's time for the Rusky Ed show.
The verbs класть and положить mean to put, to lay down, or to spend, with класть being the imperfective form and положить being the perfective form. Here's a quick example before we get to the actual lesson. Обычно я кладу сахар в кофе. It means I usually put sugar in my coffee. By the way, it is common for this sentence to be rephrased using the word ложить like this. Обычно я ложу сахар в кофе. Unfortunately, the word ложить doesn't officially exist, but people use it a lot anyways. In any case, let's move on now to sample sentence number 1. He always puts his keys on the shelf. 4 words we need for this translation include всегда, which means always, класть, which means to put, ключ, which means key, and полка, which means shelf. Along with the word for he and the word for on, we wind up with the following translation. Он всегда кладет ключи на полку. The second sample sentence goes like this. He was in an awkward position. 4 words that will be useful for this translation include оказаться, which means to turn out or to be found, неудобный, which means uncomfortable, inconvenient, or awkward, неловкий, which means awkward, uncomfortable, or embarrassing, and положение, which means position, location, or situation. Putting these words into a sentence, we wind up with the following 2 translations. Он оказался в неудобном положении, and он оказался в неловком положении. Onward now to sample sentence number 3. Let's assume that he is telling the truth. The focus word here is предположить, and предположить means to assume, to suppose, or to imply. Along with several other words which are probably familiar, the translation goes like this. Предположим, что он говорит правду. Alternately, simply using a form of положить will also work. Положим, что он говорит правду. Moving on now to sample sentence number 4. It was a desperate situation. For this sentence, the word положение is needed since положение means situation. As for the word meaning desperate, отчаяние will work, and so we derive the following translation. Положение было отчаянное. And finally, we have the last sample sentence, which goes like this. Put that in the oven. First of all, the word for oven is духовка. And secondly, поместить means to place, or to put, or to insert. Along with a couple other words, the translation goes like this. Поместите это в духовку. And now for a few bonus sentences. Он любит класть сыр на хлеб. It means he likes to put cheese on the bread. Я никогда не кладу локти на стол means I never put my elbows on the table. Он приложил много усилий для этого эссе means he put a lot of effort into that essay. And она вела себя как и должна. And она вела себя как и положено means she behaved as she should. And now for an interesting idiom. Он отвечал на тест как Бог на душу положит. It means he answered his test at random. The idiom part of this sentence is как Бог на душу положит, which literally means something like God on soul will put. But there is quite a story behind this idiom. In fact, it dates back to when Russia had czars. Theoretically, a czar could judge according to his mind or his heart, as inspired or directed to by God. The problem was that it was very difficult to predict the decision of a czar, since he might rule logically by his head or emotionally by his heart. Thus, decisions seemed arbitrary or random depending on his mood, and so the phrases как Бог на душу положит, как Бог на сердце положит, как Господь на душу положит, and как Господь на сердце положит all mean at random or arbitrarily. The focus words for this lesson include класть means to put, положение means situation, предположить means to assume, отчаяние means desperate, and поместить means to insert. Rusky Ed signing out now. Das Vidanya.
You made it to the end of the lesson, and watching Rusky Ed is better than guessing. The more you learn, the more you know. Come back for the next Rusky Ed show.